Oh, hey YouTube, this is your man Jay. Guys, I'm here joining my man Jericho, and hopefully our man Kiefer will be on, and we're gonna give you an announcement stream about what's gonna be happening in the coming months, and we're gonna give you some manga related topics and also some anime topics tonight. And some surprising news from on Jericho's end and on my end, and there will be I'll make it a spoiler part basically for me and Jericho, so we can like speak about that. And if you don't want to hear us, um, mute your stream for like 5 or 6 minutes. Forget how long we talk about it. I can tell you when you can unmute it. But guys, go on, get some background temple in here. There we go. That'll work. All right. Everybody, let me know if the music's too loud by hand. I want it to be louder than this talk. Okay. Come on, Jericho. Give me 1 second. Jericho. So I want you to go first to give us any current news that you would like to speak about.
So, in terms of anything new for anime wise, for those who are aware, if you've ever read Berserk, a lot of people wanted to find other series that are similar to or inspired by one of those series being Ubel Blatt. Ubel Blatt recently just got greenlit for an anime adaptation, and Ubel Blatt's been around for a while. Let me think. It was back like 2004, and then finished in 2019. So it finished a few years ago, and I'm one of the many readers, but whenever it got announced, I was super excited for that. And
okay,
what were you saying?
Go ahead, brother. Oh no, I was gonna follow what you were saying because I'm gonna let you continue. I am a Ubel Blatt fanboy. I have 8 volumes of this shit. I gotta get more. When I started reading Berserk, Ubel Blatt is the next recommendation that came up on there around 2012 for me because they came out so early, and also its start is like Berserk. It was so much like Berserk. The main character, Asher, I forget his name, begins with a A. Begins with an A. But it's another big story of betrayal, of like
actually it's Asherlet or some Asherit something, but it's like
Asherit, yeah, exactly.
Asherit.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'm like it's pretty much following on those same I would say those same seinen trope lines for him. The difference for him is how he survived and how he's planning on getting revenge on the people who did that to him, and he picks up an ally, things of that nature. And what's his overall perspective on the journey like? And also, guys, I've been waiting for the end of that damn series, and I'm told that it was in, but I've been trying to look for chapters of that to see that they said it was on its way to ending, and this was years ago, way years ago. But overall, my estimation and grade of that manga series is like a damn 9. I'm not even gonna lie, I think it's like a 9. Honestly, the character art is amazing. The development is amazing. How they explore the gulf of the world that they're in through the main character's point, I think is done exponentially good. And given how he's reacting to certain events from his past and present, I think they do a really good job doing that. And just getting the anime adaptation, oh my god, okay. Oh, Jericho, oh man. You know my thing is, right? I don't want them censoring shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, because
please, like even the quote. Yeah, I'll be very direct, and the quote unquote sex scenes that are in the very beginning, like what he does with the princess and shit like that. Like the first like 5 chapters, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like So I'm just like, you're getting to know who he is. Like you actually really don't get to know who he fully is until maybe like I'd say 2 volumes, 2 to 3 volumes.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. You get
Yeah,
like
there's
a snippet
no
of what he.
yeah, no studio has been announced yet, so there's no way we can get like an idea of how much censorship there will be, or if there will be none at all. It depends on which studio picks it up, really.
You know what's so crazy? If you think about it, with the series that we've gotten so far with the Ring, I'm gonna say this with the what is that? The Wedding Ring anime, basically the Wedding Rings.
Yeah.
Like how they show like titties and nibbles and that shit. They're like do that, but it's like other some series they can't show that. But I think that's because it tailors to that because you're trying to respect the material and show that. But with this, for me, it's very controversial. Like Berserk, like they'll dance around it sometimes. But the movies, I think the movies did a better job. At least the last movie did. It showed everything, and I was not mad because it's necessary to show you the gulf of that world. Like how serious it is, how dark it is, how
Yeah.
this is dark fantasy. And Ubel Blatt is dark fantasy. I wouldn't say it's to the extreme degree. I would not say it's to the extreme degree as like Berserk, but it is dark fantasy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can they capture that? You have to capture the essence of that era. And I think you would agree with that.
Yeah, I definitely agree because there's a lot of people who prefer the dark fantasy genre over others. That's why Berserk is so popular. That's why Ubel Blatt became so popular, is because people wanted more of what Berserk had to offer.
Facts. And and actually the template for dark fantasy or dark seinen in general came from Devilman. That's really where the template came from. The template came from the actual original Devilman. That's how you got Berserk, which was like the next coming of Devilman, which is not better. I would say it's better actually. And then we got Tokyo Ghoul, Attack on Titan, Ubel Blatt, like all Gantz, like those are all dark ass series that come from that template. At least I'll say those two templates personally. Yeah, because that's what Attack on Titan reminded me of. Like, damn, that shit's dark as fuck how it started, and it's not a shonen. Fuck that. But the people would have you believe manga wise when that shit started, that was a seinen. So, yeah, that shit's crazy, man. What company? Not company. What studio do you think could do it? If we're gonna go down the list.
When it comes to studios, it's hard to think of one that would actually like want to pick it up. At least in the ones in the top tiers. Like for example, like Madhouse or Bones.
You're gonna say Madhouse.
A1. I mean, Madhouse would probably be a great pick, honestly.
My problem with Madhouse is that like, could they like? It's like with the One Punch Man series. Like they never picked it up again after that, and it made me really mad when they didn't do that because they had awesome. I thought Madhouse in my brain, but it's like once they do the first season, where they never do pick up second season sometimes, and it's crazy to me.
Yeah, although I wonder if that will be the case because Frieren did really, really well because it just finished. Yeah, and it's the number one anime in the world on my anime list right now.
My anime list right now.
So, yeah, I mean, with that, they might tell them, okay, maybe we should start doing season 2s for the good stuff we make. And if they pick it up, they could definitely do really well with it.
Mark Cook, hop in here, dude. Seriously. So Yidis, I know this is random, but I'm hyped for Invisible season 2, part 2. Hey man, we can talk about that real quick. So am I, dude. I'm really excited. I'm wondering how far they're gonna take the Langstrom story. Because like I said, I have the compendiums all right here. I know everything they're gonna try to do, but they're gonna change and edit some things. And I just hope it's done for the proper treatment of the damn series. Of the medium, when I say that. I'm coming. Just woke up from a nap. I know you were tired. So Yidis, thank you for your comment. And Marcus, dude, if you do want to hop on, dude, you're welcome to hop on with us. I will. Hold on, I'll put the link in for you. Any other news? Well, actually, hold on, wait. Let me not go off it real quick. But any other studios you had in mind, Jericho?
There's the possibility of Cloverworks, Production IG.
Cloverworks, okay.
It's just it's very hard to think of studios that would want to pick it up that could do it justice because
Artwork has to look good. That's the main thing too. Like
yeah,
I said,
the artwork is great in the manga, so you have to wonder if
just don't screw it up anime wise. That'll really piss me off if it looks like some bullshit Berserk shit they try to give us with some CG nonsense bullshit. I was like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think 8-bit could probably do really well with that.
8-bit?
8-bit. Yeah, because they've done Reincarnated as a Slime, right? So
right.
I think they could possibly pull it off. There's
it is fantasy, so
yeah, because they worked with fantasy before. They're no stranger. But what I think
you're swaying me a little bit on that.
Now this is just an assumption, right? I have a feeling that Silverlink might be the ones who are picking it up.
Okay.
Because Silverlink does a lot of fantasy genres, especially isekais. They do a lot of fantasy and isekais. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were the ones to pick it up. But I'm not sure if they would be able to do it as much justice as I would like it to have.
And to everybody out there, we're talking about a series called Ubel Blatt still. Like, do check it out, guys. It's like I said, it's heavy fantasy. It's heavy dark fantasy, and it's really, like I said, the artwork's good, characters are good, story. The plot is really driving that story, and we have some good action fights in there that I think are really good. I'm just glad that these series that came out like Vinland Saga and Ubel Blatt are getting their shine. And Vinland Saga has a great production studio working for it, and I love how they never changed it because that artwork does not look piece of shit at all whenever you watch the anime at all. It looks exactly like it came from the book. Hold on, I'm sorry. The voice actor for Angstrom sounds familiar. I know you're talking about. He reminds me of somebody. The live action Avatar Netflix came out recently. I'm watching that Skeleton King anime. Jericho, which is that?
Skeleton King. I don't recall anything with a Skeleton King.
I know a Skeleton Knight, dude, which was
I know Skeleton Knight, and then the only thing involving a king and a skeleton I can think of is Overlord.
Overlord 2, yeah.
The RPG version.
The RPG version? Is it on Netflix, dude? Actually, no. Give me the name of it, bro. I need a hint. Oh, it's Overlord. He said Overlord. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay, Overlord. He said Skeleton King. I was like, what? It's a Skeleton King one? The only Skeleton Kings I know are Overlord and Skeletor from He-Man. I remember that. And we might get a live action of that too. All right, Jericho. Any other news? I think we hit that home.
Yeah.
Kiefer, man, it's good to have you here, brother. What's going on?
What to do, guys? I just woke up.
Oh, that's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about a series called a manga series called Ubel Blatt. It's getting greenlit for an anime.
Oh, nice.
We're just guessing on what studio that could do it. Me and him, Jericho, just got done doing that because it's similar to Berserk. And the thing is, we talked about, you have to like get a really good studio to come in and do it justice, and not like censor shit, really. And the first thing that should come out, like if you're gonna do it Goblin Slayer style. I can take that. I can definitely take it if you do it like Goblin Slayer. Because that was so dark with the attempt, but you just got to put the R-rated for rating and shit like this is R-rated and shit like that. Very gruesome, very mature for viewer audiences and shit like that. So nobody gets gets wet in their panties and shit like, oh, you guys should have spoiled this that first episode. Some animes are for kids, dumbasses. Honestly. Does anyone remember Mare? Wait. Sir Yeetus, hold on, I'm gonna get to that question in a second. Jericho, any other news? Or was I just the only one?
No, there's more. And while on the topic of dark fantasy, another one's coming out. That got greenlit. It's called Failure Frame. It's an isekai where basically main character, he is shown to have like no, I think. Oh wait, no. So after him and his class get summoned to another world, he finds out that he doesn't have great abilities. He's an E rank, and so
Oh, I
he
know what you're talking about.
yeah, and so the goddess in question who summoned them, the goddess banishes him because he's considered worthless, and the class doesn't do anything to defend him, and so he decides to go on a revenge spree against both his class and the goddess.
So it's like a dark version of Fruit of Evolution.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah. Well, no. See, the thing is, yeah, they all got separated when he got summoned, and then he found the Fruit of Evolution, and then and then he started doing his own solo journey. I don't think they ever knew that he got summoned either, because remember, they were surprised when he showed up. At least one of the student council president was. He was like, "Wait, how'd you get here?" Oh, okay, things like that. But okay, huh? I'm gonna have to probably do a light reading of it first, and then see how it goes.
Yeah,
So
there's a light
me
novel and a manga for it.
Go
There's a
ahead.
trailer released for it too.
Yeah, like I said, I think I've seen it from how you said it, because I remember watching it earlier. And a trailer on YouTube, guys, and a trailer. They have please check them out. They have like all the anime trailers for certain series that are coming out, and that's normally what we do our reactions on. Okay, so he asked me. I wanted to go back to his question. Do you remember Mar? I love the manga anime. Mar, what is that? Marching Awaken Romance. Yeah. Okay, I will say this. That's a weird anime, and I think if it came out again, they would have to redo it, because I think at the time, because they were doing like kind of like 3D mixing together with that 2D animation, it wasn't looking too bright sometimes. But if they did it now, they could clean that shit up and make it a little bit more epic. Because like, oh man, damn, what's the name of that witch? Dorothy. The pink-haired freaking cute-looking freaking witch and that Genta walks in on. I fucking love her. That is one of the finest freaking female cute girl characters I ever introduced at a young age for me, because I was like, damn, Dorothy? I'm like, damn, she looked bad in a witch outfit. Damn. Like, she's bad.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, dude, I'd have married Dorothy. Fuck the girl from Fooly Cooley. I'd take Dorothy. You're better. You will have a better life. Jericho or you? I mean, you're married, Kiefer, so you can't take her. But me or Jericho probably would have a better life with her. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Cause I'm gonna get through. So I'm gonna get through his comments, and we're gonna continue, and then we're gonna get to our talking about the fantasy draft. All right, here, because I want to introduce you guys. Zatch Bell 2. Zatch Bell was good. You gotta watch the Japanese version to get the ending though. They never finished the dub in America, I promise you. Fulgore is funny as hell. With the duck Momoto. That motherfucker's weird. He had noodles for legs. I'm never gonna lie, that's crazy. Hold on. Hell yeah. Anybody check out Zatch Bell. That shit was, I'm not gonna lie, Zatch Bell was actually good. I'm not gonna lie. I like, actually, you know what? I think I might like Zatch Bell more than I like Mare, honestly. Because it was just more enjoyable. I read Fruit Basket in elementary school. I never knew it turned into an anime until recently. Hey man, listen, check out the new remake, dude. I guarantee you, dude. That shit is gonna make you feel depressed, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. There was maybe if you could relate to anybody in real life, could relate to any of those characters in Fruit Baskets, whether you're a dude or a girl, I promise you relate to one of them motherfuckers. I related to 3 of them at least, dudes. Now it's 2. It's not 3 anymore. It's like 2 now that I'm older. So yeah, but yeah, man, check out the new remake. The 3 seasons are amazing. It's very mature, psychological. There definitely is romance in there, but it's very but it's like people deal with like real life problems like us. But yeah, you said 2006 or 2007. No, the new one, the new remake. Wally says, "Salute guys in the chat. Thanks, Wally. Appreciate it, man." The pink-haired witch was a crush. She was cool as hell too. Facts, Yeetus, facts, all facts, man. Things I wanted to do with Dorothy. I can tell you that. I can't say that on the stream though. Yeah, you'll have to get that on the Patreon when I make it. but Jericho, any other news?
Yeah, I got one last one. So, popular webtoon, viral hit, got announced with an anime and a trailer release. Yeah, it's called viral hit, but some of the people also know it as How to Fight on other websites.
All right, let me look at that. Viral hit anime. I'm looking at it right now. Yo, what? This is a webtoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, back.
It's in the same verse as Lookism.
How did I know you're gonna say Lucas? I feel like I've seen that before too. Yo, the way this dude just got punched in the face, like his cheek went up. He looked like a retard. I can't show you guys. I'm sorry, but hold on. That image looks funny as heck. Oh man. Okay, I'll give it a. We'll give it a spin. It's a webtoon. All right. I watched 5 episodes of Lookism, or is it? I think it's called Lookism. Yeah. I haven't finished it. It was interesting how this fat dude was trying to like. I'm gonna say it. Listen, I'm gonna be very blunt in the stream. I'm not making fun of anybody who's overweight or whatever, but I'm gonna keep it real. If you fat, you fat. This fat fuck, basically. I guess he wishes for, like, I need you to run that through me if I remember correctly. I think he was trying to he would wake up in his skinnier version of his body, or he created this quote unquote or manifested his body, and he's walking around
every time he goes to sleep, he switches.
Every time he goes to sleep, right? Yeah. Because he actually walked. Because the thing is, he actually saw it face to face, and it was just like, whoa. So he's like, I'm trying to go back to sleep so I can get back into that body and shit like that, you know. And the concept I like is just, do you need to actually lose the fucking weight? Like that'll solve your fucking problems. Like seriously. The one thing I like about Bossy when it comes revenge, the motherfucker actually lost his weight. Hear me? He actually lost weight. He didn't stay a fat fuck. He actually turned into a pretty boy.
Just in that, yeah, and like just like in Jujutsu Kaisen with
Jujutsu Kaisen? Who was fat?
Yeah. What's it called? Yuji's girlfriend.
You mean his supposed? First of all, I can't even call her his girlfriend in the manga. Let me know what happened in the manga, but
it has.
But yeah,
she was fat, and she did a complete 180, and like
she lost her weight. Yeah,
lost all the weight
and got taller.
Yeah,
yeah, she got tall though. I would go like she is tall. I still would have dated her, possibly. I still would date her. Because I'm 6'1", apparently. When you got my physical, guys, I'm officially 6 feet and 6'1", apparently. But yeah,
so 6.5 feet.
Yeah. He said, "This man over here with the obese trickery, dude. I'm not. I'm just being real, Wally. That's all. I'm being Wally.
OBS trickery. It's because he has his VTuber model in it as the camera.
Yeah. I know. He said, "Fat, fair enough. I lost 42 pounds in 3 years, and I am fit again. Stay that way. Stay that way, bro. Keep
good job, man. Because I'm in the middle of losing weight as well.
You know what's so funny? I've seen Jericho, and Jericho does not look fat to me. He doesn't even look plump.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to lose it more on the midsection because I have like love handles and stuff. So I'm gonna lose that, and then I'll start a bulk to get my upper body going.
There we go, dude. There you go. See, Jericho taking initiative. That's what I care about. Me, guys. I didn't go to the gym today. I worked out in my house. I had my kettlebell. I had my freaking little. I have this little contraption right here, as a means of doing freaking push-ups and shit, and it helps. So I do it. So I don't do bullshit. I do like a bunch of sets of those. I'm not bullshitting. I did that for 3 hours, and then I took my ass to sleep. I did it really early, and I went right back to sleep. And then after that, took a shower, then ate, and then I was relaxing for the rest of the day. Had a business meeting and everything, and then just did my thing. But that's why I just want to tell people, like I said, dude, don't be a nerd thinking you just be fat and all that shit. Like, no, motherfucker, work out and actually do something in your life. If you're not getting anywhere with women, that's one of those reasons right there. But don't do it for them. Do it for your fucking self. That's the main thing. And the fact that Jericho said he's working the midsection and he'll start working on upper body strength, that's a good thing. At least he knows what he needs to work on. He's got it. Kyfer, I know you're not fat because I've already seen what you look like, so you're fine.
Yeah. I have a little bit of a pudge belly though that I could work on though, like shaving off a couple pounds.
If you start to get a shape, then work on it quickly and it's diet too. It's really diet. Eat some more eat a Cobb salad. I don't do Cobb salads, but I do Caesar salads, and that works for me just fine.
The last time I weighed though, I think I got weighed in at like probably 150 or 155, so I'm not too bad weight wise.
Oh, okay, I got you. He says I fought numerous times years ago. Cardio is crucial. Facts. I use a treadmill for that sometimes. He says 80% diet, 20% gym. That's what it is, actually. Yeah.
I would say dial that back to like 70% diet, 30% gym.
Facts. That's I can't even argue that actually because you can put a percentage on the number. But for the anime that are coming out, thank you for the news, Jericho. I really appreciate that, man. That Ubel Blatt one is a really big one for me because I'm a fan of that and I collect the manga and everything. So I just want it done justice, please, and don't skip shit. Skip anything, I would tell people don't watch it because they did that shit with Tokyo Ghoul and that pissed me off. First season fine, second half filler. Third and fourth, y'all skip too much shit. So many fucking arcs that pissed me off. That's why actually one of the reasons why. Okay, I know this doesn't apply because this is a different series, but all of CEO Koji's creations, y'all skip the fuck out of his shit. The only one y'all didn't skip was Megame Cafe. Y'all fuck up two of his good work, his really good works, but y'all won't mess up this one. And I find that fucking hilarious to me. I'm not, like, that's why I just don't like. I like things to be adapted to where they're supposed to be, and show that shit. Honestly, except trash like Valak's Love. That shit is trash. Your main character is trash on that one. That's why I wouldn't recommend anybody that series. You'll like the girls, but you'll hate him. So I'm like, drop it. Don't waste your time. Ajay Takashi, salute. Was it TV? Hey man, shout out to you, dude. If you're a new subscriber or you've been following me, man, shout out to you, man. Thank you. Shout out to everybody here too, of course. So good, Google. It has been forever since I watched it.
The only anime I've been watching lately because I've been busy has been Chain Soldier. Still watching that. It's pretty. It's all right. It's not your traditional harem anime though. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Like, they don't like none of the girls actually like, except for one, show that they actually care about him.
Okay, Kaifer, we can't spoil you, but you got to read the manga. And the reason why I'm gonna say that I want to tell everybody here before we get to the next point of news, because we're getting to the important part of the stream. I'm gonna let everybody know I benched the whole series manga of Slave, and there are more better girls than the freaking girls you guys just do. So just keep it real, bro. And they're badass as fuck. They're fine as hell. They're badass as fuck, and they can fucking fight. And I'm gonna tell you this: when we get to our draft, I'm drafting at least one of them chicks on my fucking team. I got to.
So salute to the panel. What up, Jay? How you doing?
Thanks.
When are you guys gonna do the draft?
Okay, so we're gonna get to that right now. to everybody, so to everybody here, another, like I said, this is an announcement stream because we're covering news and things that we're going to be doing. This was something that was talked behind the back and that we had planned to do sometime in March. And March is coming upon us soon. So we're going to be doing something called an anime fantasy draft. Full of characters, as a character draft, basically, from anime series. And the rules are that we get to pick one character from any series that we want. We're going to cap a couple of series. Because we you know we have to do that with some, but not all. The thing is, you can only pick one character from one series. You can't use that character again in a different team, and what else? The third one is when the person you're picking to be your leader can be an OP character, but we have to ban like 2 or 3 series, basically. That was what we're gonna do, and that's we have to ban Dragon Ball Z. I have to ban that. We have to ban Arnold's. I said Arnold's Voldigold. He cannot be used at all because you can't even have a fair fight with your other characters on top of him. That's not even fair to anybody. And we have to ban the JoJo verse.
So are you guys gonna do like rounds, round 1, round 2, and how many people you guys draft in total?
So you can have 5. It's gonna be 5 characters. One is going to be the leader, and that's the first matchup we'll do. We're gonna do like our teams against other teams currently in March. So basically, it'll be our starting 5 against each other's starting 5. Is what it's going to be. And then we're gonna see who go. We'll do it by a way of coin toss about who's gonna go each other first, because who's ever lucky to go last gets to go up against the other opponent. That's how we're gonna do that. It's going to, because I'll make it a little bit more fair. And like I said, we're making 3 different teams. So the first team we're gonna do our draft on March. Like I said, it's coming March. Then we're gonna do April.
March when?
Say what?
Because at the end of the month I'm going on vacation and I won't be here for 2 weeks. So.
First week. Oh wait, on the first 2 weeks of March.
March 23rd is when I'm going on vacation.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. We'll do it around the second week of March. That's where we're gonna be doing it. Yeah, because that's what I had originally had planned. I wouldn't have us wait all to the very end. That's kind of silly. But that's what we're planning on doing. And I do want to ask anybody right now. You guys already have your first. You don't have to have your 2 teams done. Do you have like at least your first team done?
Not even close, bro. Like I said, I've been busy like getting my VTuber stuff back up and getting all that jazz ready to come back to streaming. So I haven't had really any time to work on that.
Oh, okay. Look at that. You got like 3-4 weeks for anything right now. Yeah, you do. You got like 4 weeks. Exaggerated, but like 3. But yeah, that's what we're planning on doing. And I'm curious to like how many series these guys have watched that they're gonna add certain characters to their list. Because trust me, I won't just be doing it. I promise you, none of us here are superficial and will pick big 3 characters. We won't pick One Piece or Naruto or any of those. If we did, that would be very stalemated, boringly. But
Naruto is not even that OP, to be honest.
No, not anymore.
None of their characters are OP.
Oh no, only 4 of their characters are OP, and that's about it. Everybody else has just fell off a cliff. For example, like I just named Shiki from fucking the movie, and you fucking lose. The bastard that can lift islands. No. With levitation. Stop. Once I saw that fruit, I was like, dude, that's busted. That's why I said Shiki, you lose.
Like my whole thing is like all the characters in Naruto can get gapped by other anime characters. They're not really that special, to be honest. If anything, the big 3 is Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece. Naruto is just bland.
Well, the verse as a whole is bland overall. The only thing they have really going for them is Genjutsu. And that's about it. Even then, Even then, but yeah. But I think we've covered that whole thing so far a bit. And I think, like I said, Jericho's making his team. I'm gonna start making my team. I got like the first team already planned out. I just gotta make the other two. Like I said, they're not until like May. I'm gonna say March, April, May. May is the last one you do your third team, and then after that, we'll think about, and depending on how well it does, we'll see if we'll do one for next year, especially with certain series.
Next year for sure, though, we will be planning to meet up at the Los Angeles Convention Center for the Anime Expo.
Yeah.
So we will be doing that for next year.
Yeah, we're pushing that next year. That's going to be a thing that the three of us get together, at least four of us. I say four of us because Vertus is joining us too. And we're gonna like really these two are gonna convince me to watch Classroom of the Elite season 2 and 3 because season 1 let me down a while ago. We should watch that. So they're gonna convince me to watch it, and they got to do a really good job of convincing me. Hey man, listen. The season 1 is like a big fucking tease, like a big ass tease of shit that never happened. I'm like, and I fell asleep on it, but I did finish it. Season 1, I'm like, come on guys, I don't like to watch that again. Like, come on man, like give me something. But because that series took way too long because that series in some way reminded me of freaking damn it, Chaos Head. I fucking hate Chaos Head. Chaos Head takes 7 episodes for it to even kick off, for anything to happen. And your main character is a fucking noob. He's a freaking introverted noob who doesn't do shit, and he doesn't get his powers till like the very last episode. Just stop. And then you find out like the old version of him in a wheelchair is like no dude, this is terrible. I'm sorry. That's why I give anime certain like 2 or 3 episodes. You got 3 episodes to impress me, dude. And my patience is running thin with that third. So
I'm still waiting on that High School DxD season 5 though.
Now, Chaos Child, the sequel to that shit that came out in maybe like 2016, 2017, that shit was good. Nothing like it's fucking predecessor or some bullshit like that. It was fucking psychologically good. It had mind fucks. I was genuinely like, dude, why didn't I? And I was like, I know I got when I watched that. Where the fuck was this shit at when I watched that other shit? Where the fuck was this? Like this is I'm more invested in this. The story, these characters. For your own good, that's probably. And like I said, I know there's always top 3 series I've always watched that are very bad. Like Chaos Head is like top 3 easy bad, right next to School Days.
That boy got hoed at the end of that show, man.
Rick knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yep, man gets his head lobbed off.
He had that coming.
To be fair, if he played his cards right, he could have gotten away with it.
No, you don't get to be a hoe in high school.
But girls can do it for free, though.
Don't matter. I wouldn't do it, especially when I know girls who are high school. If high school taught me one thing, especially that series, you don't mostly fuck with a girl's feelings. I promise you. Don't do it. Just better. No. Better to end things the correct way. Walk the fuck away.
Hey,
don't even engage, even if I know you're mentally disabled.
Guys, when this draft over, do you guys have another animes you guys can think of, or what about like if you do a Marvel DC draft?
Dude, actually,
they're all ass. They are all ass.
I don't know. I would have to discuss it with
that would be hard to determine because there's so many
do.
different versions of every other hero and villain. So
Yeah,
all you need to do to win is just bring Thanos in, and you win immediately.
We would have to do
no, not even Thanos.
Yeah, exactly. We have to do MCU like the MCU cinematic universe. Obviously, if we did
because like
shit.
There are so many different versions of. That could easily surpass any villain you could think of. Even like Thanos is basically fucking cannon fodder to some of these.
Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. All he has to do is snap his fingers. It's over.
Yeah, there is someone actually, just straight up Superman easily surpasses that, even with the Thanos, even with the Gauntlet.
Yeah. I hate Boruto first, but now I'm getting interested. Hey man, more power to you. So you just, what do you think about Parasite? Honestly, they could have made more seasons. Well, no. They couldn't have because it was a straight storyline, and it knew what it was going for, and it ended very well. No one expected that. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect the main character to live. I'll just say that because Shinichi in and of itself, his whole journey was learning more about these parasites, learning more about himself, and also he was an evolved individual, evolved individual, because he literally got stupid. This man literally got enhancements.
Does any of you watch Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? How does that sound?
We do. I was actually about to bring it up with these guys. Actually, we are gonna do okay, and I know Kiefer would like this. Hopefully Jericho, because I don't know if he's a Pokemon fan, but we are gonna do a top 10 female fucking best Pokemon gym leaders. We got to do that shit. And the reason why I started that, we have to. Kiefer, what do you mean are we serious? Of course I'm serious.
We got Misty, we got Erica, we got Flannery.
She ain't number one though.
Huh?
I want to know who's gonna be your number one. But
number one would have to be.
We're gonna do that because we're gonna evolve every other season. Because trust me, now that because the thing is, Sword and Shield made a good run for its money.
Nessa.
There's like 2 or 3 that are on my.
There's only one female gym leader, or no, 2. There's 2, but one's a grandma, so she doesn't count.
No, not her. But like I'm talking about like the young ladies.
Yeah, Nessa.
B.
Nessa's the water type. Oh, Nessa, B. You're Bia.
Bro, that's my girl. Bia and fucking Marnie.
No, Jay. That's cool. The top 10. I'm talking about a draft, Pokemon draft.
Oh, Pokemon we have in our list. Did we do something like that? I don't know. I guess like the best 16 possibly, but I don't know. I mean,
no legendaries though, because legendaries are broken.
Yeah, I would just I just named Mega Rayquaza, and that's
man, y'all some pussy. It's all about primal Pokemon on this bitch.
Legendary. Easy. He one shots like his own trio. His own trio. He one shots both of them, and that's crazy.
In the original, in Diamond and Pearl, I would say Giratina. Giratina is the strongest dragon out of the 3 gods. What else is there now?
Giratina's Sinnoh, right?
Yeah, Gen 4 Sinnoh.
Yeah.
Was
Shaman that freaking whatever that damn thing was?
Which one?
Wait, he's in wait. Giratina and the Sky Warrior, right?
Yeah, that was Shaman. Shaman was a mythical.
Yeah.
And then what's it called?
Powerful to me.
Yeah, I'll be back.
The movie.
Got you. On what do you call it? On Tuesday, we are getting a Pokemon Direct for this year for 2024. We are getting a Pokemon Direct, and according to the leaks, we are getting a either remaster or a completely new version of Pokemon Black and White. So it's either going to be Black and White 3, or it's going to be remastered 1-to-1 like what they did with Diamond and Pearl remakes from 2023 or 2022 with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It's just going to be like a chibi remastered version of Black and White, which is hopefully that's the worst case scenario. But if all works out, it should be a completely new version of Pokemon Black and White, and it should be Black and White 3. So fingers crossed, it's Black and White 3.
Family. Make him pay. Okay. That's actually not a bad idea. But yeah, we're all clear on our fantasy draft for our Tournament fantasy draft. I think, but like I said, we're very clear on that. Like I said, I think the gym leader one we'll do for like shits and giggles and for fun. Personally, because how these female characters look and who I would have in there, people would be very surprised that I won't have any Gen 1s in there. Misty might be the only one that might be in there, but I'm not gonna spoil my list.
Not Erica? You're not gonna have Erica? She was a baddie. A shrine maiden for a grass type
Mary, not Smash. I'm talking about encompass all of that. She's like more of a wife, honestly.
How about Lorelei, the Elite Four?
I don't like her. I don't hate her.
I would smash Lorelai.
She's like, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you know also her personality. I think she's like okay. Like I like Roxanne from freaking Hoenn before I like her with the rock type gym leader girl that wore like that good.
Man, Roxanne was just like a fucking schoolgirl whose teeth I kicked in with a goddamn Trico.
He's not that. Stop that. She was. I'm more attracted to her than I would be Lorelai. You know, Lorelai has glasses. Megane. So,
I love girls with glasses too.
Yeah.
Glasses love.
But Jericho. So of watching the anime that you like so far, which one is hitting for you right now? I remember Kiefer said Slave for him. Jericho, which one's rocking for you right now?
When it comes to animes that are coming out
Number
right
one.
now, my number one for right now is definitely Solo Leveling.
Yeah, guys, be right back.
Okay. Solo Leveling for you. I'm gonna damn. Shit, Ishura is so good right now. I'm not gonna hold you. So it's easily number 2 for me. But Solo Leveling. Yeah, Solo Leveling. Ishura and the Slave Enemy. And the Healing Magic one is really, really good. And to everybody out there, your main character, Ring King, is a bitch. I'm sorry. I had this conversation with Jericho just like a week last week, and I told him that character pissed me off because that. Oh God damn it! I need to know. We need to officially make our rant. We don't like characters who blue ball themselves or who do like this silly shit. And I understand a man's word is his bond, and of course there's nothing wrong with having priorities and stuff like that. But I've seen this shit too many times to give a fuck at this point. The only one that doesn't give a fuck is Arnold Vodagold, which I like him for. But he's a demon king, so he can do what the fuck he wants. But your Ring King dude pisses me off. His females are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just him. Crazy. He hasn't done shit. Even when it's offered to him. Terrible. Terrible Kiefer. Terrible.
Who?
The guy from the Ring King, the Ring anime.
True.
Yeah, he's blue balling himself. Really bad. And I'm like, I don't like characters like that. I'm sorry. They're reasoning and dumb. At least the slave dude is like getting something in return for his shit. With all these like voluptuous fine ass women.
At least tell me that, like, I don't really care for spoilers, but at least tell me he gets it in with one of the chicks and he stops acting up. Because every time the girls have come on to him lately, he just is like, oh please, like he acts like a little kid.
Well, actually, he doesn't have so much a little kid. It's just more so he's surprised at that. But I think he's more content with all this. You would say that, Jericho, right? Oh, Jericho must have went somewhere. No. He's not like a little kid or whatever, or anything like that. It's just more we watch especially if we read it later on too.
He was like season 1 Issei.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about the main character from Slave. Like, Kiefer, say what you said.
He's like he acts like season 1 Issei, where these girls are essentially throwing themselves at him, and like for his, how like he has to be rewarded, but instead of him like taking the chance and like taking what's thrown at him, like he acts all like surprised and like all that shit. I'm like, bro, just take it, dog.
Well, yeah, I would be surprised too if the reward involved something different every single time that was loot in.
Yeah, it's different every time.
You can't also take the initiative of trying to do something even more than what the reward is offering.
What the reward is.
Because if you do, then these women can just kill you at literally any point in time because they're more powerful than you. You have no power whatsoever.
Exactly.
But yet they need him to dispatch all those demons. Without him, they can't do shit.
This is true, but at the same
but he's
time,
the only he's only a part of
one.
he's only one captain's ability, so he can't just
right
casually just like if he gets offed, then that captain, her ambitions are gone, right? So she has to go back to using regular shikis. But the reason why Yuki acts so surprised and doesn't do anything is because he doesn't know what the limit of the reward is. Only the girls do whenever they stop doing the act.
Exactly, and also it's like for like a period of time too. So like just recently when I read in the manga where she thought she could override the ability, it turned on her. I loved it. And Jericho, I'm talking about the commander. Do you remember when she tried to do that to well, she got humiliated one time.
She tried to turn because like I said, from the
effects of
reward being random, the commander herself couldn't even try and shift the.
And she's powerful as shit.
Yeah, she couldn't even shift the reward to be something she tried to manufacture. Right, it
right.
Ended up
She's number one in the
opposite
verse.
of what she was trying to do.
Stop it. So yeah. And plus, and like I said, he can't activate that ability. They said he can't activate transforming into a freaking into that monster form without kissing his Choka's hand particularly. So no, he can't even go into it by himself. That's the thing. This isn't like Iron Man just putting on his armor like, yo, on me, y'all. Yeah, it's not the same. And yes, they can off him if they wanted to very easily. Very easily. Any of them, even the lower end girls.
Yeah.
But he's not like a wimp or anything like that. Like I actually like the dude. Like the thing is he's actually getting things done with the girl. The ring dude has done shit. He's terrible to me because he has all these opportunities. Yuki technically within the freaking series and what I've read up to, guys. And by the way, guys, I'm all cut up, so I am a walking bag of spoilers. So I'm not going to spoil you guys. But what I am going to tell you is he's getting in with captains. So as far as female captains, so I'm not saying shit. That's more than what that character in the ring thing has done. More than anything.
But all I know now is like the main chick, the white-haired chick, the commander, right? The one he made the pact with, is jealous of him being with being around the other girls and stuff. She's starting to actually show that she likes him.
Well, it's more so it's more so like in the sense of ownership and also the sense of like, I found you first, therefore you're needed for me to become commander.
Yeah, it's not until later on she might start realizing.
Yeah, it's later. It's later. Not right now. It's just more so a thing of ownership right now. That's
it's only out of obligation, more like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like your power wouldn't exist. You wouldn't be this person without
no,
me.
It's not really your power wouldn't exist. It's more of responsibility. She's the one who brought him in.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like a demand obedience and satisfaction.
But not even that. It's literally the fact that again, their situation would have been worse off without him. They wouldn't be able to win or do shit without him. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, it's a give and take.
It's a give and take, really. And that's why I'm saying, like I said, we don't agree or disagree with you.
For me, it's just I hate when main characters, especially in harem animes, get treated like they're a bitch, and I'm like, but he's the main character.
Yeah, like that's how it starts off with him, and then he proves
Okay.
himself, and they stop treating him that way.
Like, I just want him to be like, at least once, turn around and tell these girls, like, hey, yo, without me, you guys ain't shit.
Well, tough. It'd be tough talk if you can go into that form without them. Then I can see him saying that. But even then, nah, just not. Even I have to admit, like I said, even if you did give, like, I'll be honest, all the forms that he's got, Jericho, what we read up to the manga, if he could just turn into that shit, then I wouldn't say. Then I'm like, you have an interesting case, but there's still people stronger than him.
Well, there is something it's hinting at right now, which I can't divulge in because it's
we can't tell them. It'll be a spoiler. Ain't gonna do that. And guys, because of me, and by the way, guys, since I've caught up, it only took 3 days to catch up with the manga. I plan on buying the first 6 volumes thanks to my man Jericho, because I was like, bro, they have all this shit in French and Spanish, and I'm like, motherfucker, I can't. I'm not reading that shit in French. I hate. And no offense to anybody who's French personally, I hate trying to read shit in French. I wouldn't even want to take French classes with all due respect. Rather take Italian. That's about it. but nah, man. But yeah, like it's a really good series, and I do think that bro, yo Jericho, I thought about this since I'm all cut up. We're gonna. I hope we get 5 seasons of this shit. I hope we do. Hear me? I hope we get 5 seasons. I really thought if they come to the manga right now and they did it in 13 a piece, it would be 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah, there's also a part of me that hopes that a different studio picks it up.
No, I just wanted to continue with good artwork and things like that. Like I want to see those fights that I saw in the freaking that I watched, or when I watched Red. I want to see that animated, dude. Like people will be on this shit. Like, bro, this shit is awesome right now. I mean, as etchy and as naughty as these girls are to prevent their sexual nature, the shit is fucking entertaining with action. Like I can't even deny that. Like this shit is like probably a good blend of both. The only other time I saw something like that was probably Silver Gear never really had etchy, but it had like OPS action. Like it had singing and badass action. Like that's all I can say about that. Like this shit is awesome. That's why I like Simple Gear. With Friesen, it has etchy scenes, but fucking like beating the shit, but like people getting slashed, like arms getting lopped off and shit, like legs getting chopped off. Like it's crazy. Like dude, there's like a scene where like this chick has like 4 big ass holes throughout her entire body. I was just like, God damn, crazy. And like I said, with the slave anime, it's no different. Like it's just like another gruesomeness. Like to me, it's like, okay, guys, this is a seinen, but because we're showing body parts being lopped off and torsos and holes being blown into people. And it's just like, yeah, I would love for it to get, like I said, it'd be a dream come true to get 5 seasons, but if we can get 3 that's good, just, I would like it all to be animated or adapted. Yeah, I'm to the point now where we got, what was it? The girl who worships, the chief that respects Kyoka. Like she has the cathedral. She has like domain expansion from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what she has.
Domain expansion.
That's what she has.
Kitchen.
And she's like her biggest fan. She's like the quiet. I would say not the shy, but she's like the quiet girl that like just thinks to herself and really admires her. And I was like, bro, I know her ability is pretty damn cool. I won't lie. It was darkness from nothingness to like freaking light. So yeah, it was pretty freaking cool. What's that? Oh yeah, I know that Batman Beyond Spider-Verse thing. If it happened, I got you.
That looks pretty dope though. Look at it.
Also, I was gonna say too that for Invincible, they were going to they better not fuck up the Conquest arc.
Yeah, but Conquest comes in and beats the shit out of Mark, and then after that Oh no, he's supposed to get whooped regardless. He's not beating anybody until like Conquest comes back again. But yeah. Round 2, he wins. He doesn't win round 1 at all. He gets whooped.
Well, if we're being honest, when they make shows and movies, there's 95% of chance they're gonna fuck it up. So, especially these days.
I don't disagree with you. It's just like, oh man, try like we laugh about it, but like I'm like, yo, man, just don't. I don't like people fucking up good shit. Like that's always been my problem. Like, just don't mess up my stuff, please. Like literally, unless the manga is just that hideous and they did something brand new, but that rarely ever happens. Yeah, man, just go to Valix 11. You'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, I love it. Top 3 easy. The healing anime, I like that one too. That. His mentor is that chick is literally, you could say she's a bitch, but she's a military bitch for a reason. She's basically Olivia Armstrong, like literally. Jericho knows what I'm talking about. His mentor, she basically is. She has like this desk there. She has like this, like she would fit. Honestly, I'll be honest, she would fit that slave anime pretty damn good because she's hardcore as shit. She would fit him perfectly. But I'm only 1 episode behind now because I think the newest one came out, and that's the you can't use healing magic like this or some shit like that. But Solo Leveling has been amazing. I love the action scenes. Love the colors of the attacks, things of that nature. Jinwoo looks like a badass now, and hopefully they continue doing that. This week didn't have an episode. I already knew, so I was never surprised. It's gonna come out next week. It's delayed, so yeah. I hate that 7.5 bullshit. I hate series that do that. This shit's annoying as hell, like filler. Jericho, would you like to enlighten us on what you're reading currently right now?
In terms of manga and web and
Webtoons,
manhwa.
anything, or even
Yeah.
manga if you want.
So for manhwa, because that's the most recent thing I picked up. What I started reading was Revenge of the Sword Clan's Hound. That one's pretty damn good. Basically, main character he was called the Hound of the Baskerville family. So basically, he was kind of like basically a dog to a master, right? And eventually, he gets slandered and killed by the family he served. And when he gets reincarnated, well, not reincarnated, but whenever he goes back in time, he decides to get revenge against the whole clan by exploiting his current knowledge and becoming more powerful. And he does a lot of cool shit where he manipulates the situation, and he just on a full set for him to take revenge against that entire family.
I got something for you guys. So I have the books right here, so I'm gonna tell you. There was this series I used to read when I was in college, and it was called The Breaker.
Oh, The Breaker's so fucking good.
See, Jericho knows, and so Jericho, since you know I want you to follow up what I'm gonna say after this. And then so if you get the omnibuses, you buy it. It's like literally the whole first part of the story, and it has like 5 omnibuses, so that's a whole series of 1. And there's a part 2 called The Breaker New Waves, which is a continuation of it. And it is by far one of the best journeys I ever had reading when I was in college. Or after I graduated college and I was reading it, the sequel and everything. One of the best hand-to-hand combat fighting manhwas you'll ever fucking read. Jericho, you can take it from here and tell them what I'm saying, because I'm gonna get these books and I'm gonna show these cats.
Yes, The Breaker is by far one of the best martial arts series I've read, and it takes a lot of inspiration from manga anime because it's written in the same style. It's Korean made, it's a Korean manhwa, but it's in manga format. So you read it as if it's a regular manga up until the most recent one, which actually it's part 3 is already being produced. I don't know if you knew about that, Jay. But that one is in a webcomic format, so it's a long strip, so top down.
Right here, man.
And the art is phenomenal. And
art is fucking good, bro. I got all 5. 2, 4. My girl, she knows. My girl, I love she. God. Ugh,
Hey guys, I'm being called by my family, so I'm just gonna have to bounce out.
No, we got you, man, Kiefer, man. Listen, dude. Listen, keep me posted with your list. Also, keep me posted if anything else. And hey, man, just be careful and have a good night. All right.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you guys later.
Later, salute.
Yeah, we're getting ready to end real soon anyway. But yeah, this shit is amazing.
Real quick, does that have a TV show or movie or no?
It does not.
No,
it is only it only has this adaptation of it.
It only has adaptation.
The only thing we can hope for is that Solo Leveling and all these other Korean manhwas get really popular to the point where a studio
they could actually adapt this.
Breaker.
Did you guys think a TV show be better or a movie for that book if they decide to make it?
I would honestly say because of its pacing, definitely an anime for that. Because
an anime, yeah.
Because for one, when it comes to adapting source material, you have to think of pacing. That's the biggest thing that has to be taken into account, and that's an issue that a lot of things have whenever they're being adapted. Especially just a perfect example would be from novels to movies, right? you're gonna have that issue because, like, for example, Lord of the Rings, they made 3 movies based off one book.
Yeah.
Same thing with The Hobbit, 3 movies based off one book. If they just decided to do a one and done movie, they would never be able to get all of the different stories and all of the emotional payoffs that happened within the stories. So it would be better if it was a long running series compared to a one and done.
Jericho, we can't talk about this one
opinion,
online.
how many seasons it should be there? 5, 6, 10?
So because each version, so like there's the Breaker, then there's the Breaker New Waves, and then the current one. They're both they all have different lengths. So for the first part, I would say 2 seasons, maybe 2-3 seasons. Then the second part is easily worth 3 to 4 seasons, easily. And then the current one, there's no telling because we don't know how long it's going to be going.
Okay, do you think after the seasons, the 2 or 3, do you think there should be like a big movie finale or no?
They could definitely do movies for some arcs, similar to what they're doing, what Mappa's doing, and similar to what Mappa and Demon Slayer are doing. Because Mappa right now they're doing an arc for the Reze arc for Chainsaw Man. They're going to do a movie for that, and then Demon Slayer also has done. I think is still doing movies for certain arcs because of how short they are. So they could definitely do movies for an adaptation of some arcs, especially with the final arc in New Waves and the final arc in the first New Breaker.
Yo, Jericho, what was your since we're talking about damn it. Yeah, we got this talk before we end it and everything. What was your favorite part of the beginning? And then we'll get to New Waves first. What was your favorite part in the beginning?
My favorite part was whenever the main character, he starts using some of the fighting techniques he learns, and he realizes he has talent for it.
Yeah.
And even though it's clear he doesn't have a talent for it, or that he has a talent for it, but his body's just not built for it. So you see him, he breaks limbs, his legs, all that. Anytime he tries to use it,
he gets injured a lot from the techniques.
He gets his ass handed to him throughout the majority of the series. It's up until New Waves where you actually see him take wins.
Yeah, and when he gets his,
about it.
Yeah, we can't spoil anything, but let's just say the main character lost something that he does get back, and when he finally gets it back, he can go into the state like his master. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
The beginning, I love the state that him and his master go into, like that, like just sense of like where beasts and demons like just will crush you regardless. And now I would say from New Waves, it's when forget that organization, but like the people who take him in and decide to make him the new leader.
Yeah.
And
whenever he joins Moonroot.
Yeah. Remember the old man was remember they originally planned on getting rid of him, but they realized his commitment to the being the leader, and then also
he kept proving himself.
Yeah, and he protected the granddaughter, one of the elders, and he came in, and the old man came in.
Yeah, he fucked up all those. That was awesome.
Dude. When I saw that chapter, I'm like, bro, please, bro, please tell me the chapter came out next week. I was reading that shit. That old man, he went in. This dude was leaping like a freaking lotus, and just like it's like he flew over there to fight that other bastard, and then he got there and he started kicking ass. I was like, bro, oh my god, that's one manga I recommend to everybody. They can't fuck that up. If you do Breaker, do the Breaker. It can end in 2 seasons, but you can end it in 2 seasons if you do,
or even just a single season with a movie.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it was like 90 chapters, I think. That could definitely be done.
Chapters is really, it's only those 5 books right there. That's the whole thing of the first part, literally. And the New Waves
my bad, Jay. Real quick, what do you guys think? Tell me if this is a bad idea. That book you just showed me, you know how we talked about make it to a series and stuff. What do you guys think about the first episode or the first season? They do like a montage, like they show him as an adult. And then they show like they go back and forth when he was a little kid growing up, what he became to be. Do you think that's a good idea, or just start on the
So when it comes to that kind of foreshadowing, when it comes to storytelling, it depends on what your tone you're trying to set, right? So if you try to show, like, for one, they don't really show that kind of thing throughout the entire series. So whenever you want to do that, you want to tell people, okay, this is where he stands this is where he stands. And a lot of times whenever it shows that, it shows either where he's going or where he is, and then where the story will begin, right? So if we try to do that in the Breaker, it wouldn't really make much sense, because the Breaker starts with the main character being a nobody, right?
Yeah, he's pretty much a nobody to start.
He's a nobody. He's being bullied frequently, and then he meets his teacher, who is also an actual teacher at his school.
The start is very Hajime no Ippo. Like, I won't lie, it's very similar.
Because the beginning of the story is what also sets the mood and the tone for the series. Because right now, if you just show like flashbacks back and forth, you're not sure exactly what to feel, right? Versus how the Breaker starts. It starts with him being beat up, and then it shows him meeting his teacher, because that teacher in question is also about to become a new teacher at his school. And it's better to have it as an introduction of characters versus showing flashbacks back and forth of a character we've never met.
Also, I wanted to touch on what you were saying, Jericho. You said about like if he had traded his body like how Ippo did in the very beginning, things like that. Like, you know, because I don't know if you ever watched Hajime no Ippo, but like how he built himself up body wise, like working out and things like that. It would actually solve a lot of it. Would have solved a lot of his problems from him breaking his body like that. Because if he had the physique or like the massive body muscle gain building that those guys had at Ippo, his body wouldn't get fucked up as much as it is. Because remember, his physique is still very much not built.
Yeah, he's still considered weak within the series until like midway of waves.
Midway of waves, yeah, exactly. Well, no. He could do a little something in the beginning, but not a whole lot.
But he would break his body afterwards. His body physically was still weak. It wasn't until midway through New Waves, whenever he starts being able to do more without breaking his body completely.
Yep. And guys, this is a series I can't talk about. This is something I would have to make a group for. So I'm gonna give you a hint, and Jericho knows this series, but for Hassan, everybody here. So just imagine if there were it was the opposite. Remember if there were no men in the world, particularly. This is a world where there's all female. This is a world where all the women who are the age of like quote unquote past high school years. There's a certain risk, like if they reach the age of like 16 or 18, they end up dying. Not because there's no boy their age there or men there in general, they die from that. Now, what would happen if I threw a dude from another world into there just so they could actually what do you think would happen? They would live. And through the rules of natural selection, I just say the grapevine. The grapevine, you going through the grapevine with those women are very much needed because they live longer lives. They can live out into their older age with someone. But you have a field day with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. You'd have a fucking field day with this. And I have like almost all the damn volumes in this bitch right now. They're in my freaking they're in there right here now. Like I said, they're in my damn my bookshelf right here. So yeah. But those are the series that we wanted to tell you guys about. I would recommend if anybody's interested in any mangas that I have read or new ones that I'm reading now, please guys let us we can recommend a few to you before we get in the stream real quick. Just like I said, we'll type it in the chat for you before we go. Because I really recommend people checking out other series besides it just being streamed for you to watch, because if you go out and look up certain series yourself, you'll realize what other good types of writing there is out there, not just Parallel Paradise. I just threw it out for you, see if you guys would like that one. But I read something called can't say the first part, it's crazy. Let's just say I'm gonna say dungeon, and I would thought the main character was gonna be a scum piece of shit with how he was going about things, because he wants to be an adventurer. But the motherfucker actually has morals. Surprisingly, that surprised me, because I'm like, I'm not mad, but at the same time, your means of getting it is very scum-like. That's kind of scummy. I ain't gonna lie. If you didn't have a heart, then we would have said I would have kept reading it, but it would have been like, dude, you're terrible. Oh, he said, you mean, yo, Mark, the fact that you know what that is crazy. We can't talk about that online. That's crazy. Ronch is a whole different. There's a whole different. I don't know if Jericho knows what that is, but I know what it is. That's crazy. Any man would. I'll be honest. Let's just say this. I'll give you guys a hint. If you're a man and you're in a situation that Ron is in, you wouldn't stray from what he's doing. You wouldn't think twice. You would do it. Fuck it. You would do it. If you're a man here and you're like our age, you did that shit. Don't lie to me. Opportunity presented itself, you're gonna do it. But Jericho, anything else you've read currently?
Yeah. I picked up this new manga. Let me pull up the app real quick.
And yes, and to anybody out there who's listening to me, yeah, I've read plenty of manhwa. Some are good and some are bad. And but God of High School is 60-40 for me sometimes, but I do enjoy it.
Oh no, it's not manga, it's a manhwa. It's the Academy's Genius Swordsman. That's another really good one.
Academy's Genius Swordsman.
Yeah, so this one, it's similar to like the previous one I mentioned, where he goes back in time, but what essentially happens is the world is ending in a sense. Like all these, like I think they're angels or like some sort of celestial beings that are trying to destroy the world. They descend from above and they just basically wreak havoc. And he's one of the last survivors. Him and his captain. And his captain has an ability that lets him go back in time to try and, not only figure out what's going on, but also for him to get stronger so that way he can take care of the issue before it happens, while at the same time also looking out for all the people he's lost.
Oh, okay. So Yuta says, I wish the Lightning Thief was an anime version. I read the book in 2005. Huh. Thank you, Yus. Might have to check that out. Let's see. I got a couple more I can recommend off the top of my head for you guys. Okay, so yes, we said Breaker, New Waves. Those are two good ones. Off the top of my head, Campione manga is pretty good, but I prefer the light novel. I tell people to read that. I'm currently reading that right now, guys. The light novel for Campione. I'm reading them in PDF format, guys. I have a fucking choice. Couldn't find them any fucking where at all. Pissed me off. But I've gotten pretty far. I've gotten to the part where he's met the Japanese Campione of Japan, basically, and it's funny because he's Japanese too. But it's so crazy because I've always said he looks like he's Native American to me, just with dark navy blue hair. When I say it, just because the skin's shaded in doesn't mean he's black for me. But yeah, he's currently like testing his abilities against her, and he's actually showing that he belongs among that class of Campione that's respected. And he just had sex with his first wife. If you read the light novel, they said about that already. But he has four wives, man. I ain't tight at that. I'm like 4. That's so great. And 3 out of 4 of them can fight. That's what I like. That's why I like his squadron. What else after that? I'm reading I'm also reading light novel I'm reading. I'm reading Overlords, a light novel currently right now. And Reincarnate as the Slimes, a light novel too. Because I wanted to know how further we got when where Rinru faces Hinata again and like spanks that ass like he's supposed to. Yeah, put her in her place. He had to do that. And that took me a whole 4 months to catch up on, because I've been doing a bunch of other different stuff. But that's one light novel I caught up to. What else? There's if I can recommend this one. Controversial with this. I have it right here, guys. I'm just gonna make sure hold on. Alright. Let's see what it was called. And to the 5 viewers in here, shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching us. I really appreciate you guys showing your love and support here. I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Because we really don't expect anybody to show up, to be honest. But hold on. So, okay. Here's a couple for you guys. I'm reading something called Drawing the Greatest Mangaka Becomes Skilled Martial Arts in Another World. That is really good. I was surprised how much I'm enjoying it. 10 chapters behind right now, but catching up. I'm reading hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm reading Hell's Tormentor Kraken. It's a comedy. It's like an ecchi comedy of girls getting like tied up with freaking like octopus tentacles and shit. It's hilarious. It's actually a play on tentacles in general. I found it funny. And actually, Jericho, you ever hear the one called Confinement King?
Yes, I have. You mentioned that one last time.
Yeah, Confinement King is fun. Yeah, it's just funny. Oh, dude, hold on. Oh, shoot, a new chapter of. Alright, I won't say that one out loud. I won't say out loud the premise of that one, but it's called Reincarnation Coliseum. I actually like that one. Have you seen that, Jericho?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that one?
I enjoy it. It's definitely one of those where it's like the guilty pleasure. Like it's like
definitely guilty pleasure, dude. Like I'm not gonna lie, I like how he's putting down all these like female warriors. I think they like top shit. Just stop. It's funny. He's putting them down like each one, and he just because he knows his ability and just his intelligence to like outwit them. He is getting help, but the man's actually putting in work. And I was like, yo, this guy talks mad shit, but these bitches talk more shit than he do. So I can't even say anything. So I can't even like, nah, y'all deserve to get the ass whooped. But how much they ridicule and try to chun him, I'm like, nah, whoop their ass, bro. Sorry about that, y'all. I got another one I want to tell you guys about. So just want to make sure I do it. All right, was this one? So guys, so everybody out there, I officially started Kingdom. Kingdom is a good series. Do not watch it yet. Do not watch the first 3 seasons. If you're gonna, and here's why, because they're like PS1 graphics. They're like shit. So read it till you get to damn, what arc? The Infiltration arc. Read it till you get to there, and then by the time Kingdom season 3, 4, and 5 are out, you can watch the anime. The anime looks a lot better. It's a lot crisp. It's a lot pristine, and you can actually follow what's going on. But yeah, I just started reading the Kingdom manga. It's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. If you like strategy based on like ancient Chinese like text, things like that, and gladiator shit and Coliseum fights, things like that, you'll enjoy this shit. You gotta get past that first chapter though, because that kid should have beat that assassin. I'm just gonna keep it real. And he's a potato farmer, so fuck no. That made me not want to read it the first time. I'm like, really, dude? No. But I got past it, and then it got better and better as it went on. Controversial series, Bastard. That's an old one that followed when I was in college too. I would just watch the anime for you. I would tell you motherfuckers to watch the anime for that, and then at least the first season. And if it gets another, I would say if it gets another season, then watch that. But if it doesn't, go to the manga right afterwards. Like the payoff for it is huge. We're talking about God sends angels destroy the earth type series. Crazy. That was a big payoff. After him, like I'm gonna tell people this. And Jericho, you know what Bastard is, right?
Yeah.
It's like it was ridiculous when I first started, like when I was like in college at the time. Like no character development, no story. Like Dark Knight is just going around fucking bitches and fucking people up. I'm like, come on, man, that's not even a real story, bro. But yeah, man, he just like shitting on like people with like all these spells and shits that are based off of like metal or rock songs, like Black Sabbath, shit like that, like Rolling Stone. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Apocalypse, it's crazy. Like the name of his attacks, like it's crazy. But that's all the ones I'm gonna recommend for everybody tonight. Like I said, I've got more, but I'll say that for a different video because I've got to venture into those series and make sure that they're that they're worth reading and they're worth promising to read. But we've gone on to 10:57. I said 10:30 originally, but started a little bit late. But guys, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna end everything. We're gonna end the stream tonight, and one last thing. I did watch. I want everybody to know this. I will do a little small review for Avatar: The Last Airbender live action because I only took one whole day to watch the whole fucking thing for me. It wasn't a problem. There's a lot of good, a little, I won't say bad, but a little things that could have been done better. But overall, it's watchable. And I walked away not pissed off. That's all I can say. So I will definitely say that. First episode is fire. I don't give a fuck. Second episode is fire. Easy. They had a really great strong start. And they add certain things that we didn't get in the original. Is what I'll say. But I'll say that for in 5 second. What's that? 5 second. 5 minute, 7 minute video. That's what I'll do. But with that being said, y'all, you guys have a great night. Look forward to our anime fantasy character draft in the second week of March. I'll put a date on it. What I'll let you guys know, and I'll post it on here. That's what I'll do. And be sure to check out my man Hassan's channel. He's fairly new. He makes good content, and I've been on his panel multiple times. They have good conversation over there, good topics, and the man is a great host. It's another thing. All right, man.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, man. Anytime, man. Just introduce me to a good dish over there. That'd be great. I didn't say woman. I said food when I said that. but Jericho, tell these people who you are and how they can find you.
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I make gaming content. I'm also going to start getting into commentary and anime content. I just need to finish with my editing and getting up a list of content I can make so that way I can keep producing more. But yeah, you can find me at my tag Drakaman. So yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, and I'll answer the Yeetus' last thing. If you could afford financially, physically 4 wives, then go for it. He's talking about the guy from Campione when I said that. Well, I said he had 4 wives.
Oh, Jay, I put it in the private chat. Hopefully, you put it in the chat, my channel, and hopefully everybody subscribes.
I'm gonna put it right here before we end it real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna copy that and paste it. Guys,
Jericho, what is your gaming channel called?
It's Drakaman, same as what my name is on here.
What his name is right here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And guys, do follow and subscribe to my man Jericho. He makes good shit. I actually watch his videos, y'all. So I'm not even bullshitting. To think that I have these guys up here and I don't listen to any of their shit is kind of wild to me. Would be disrespectful too. So I wouldn't do. So that's why I tell people to check out their stuff. Yeah, his channel. Like I said, Hassan's channel is right here in the link. I'm gonna have Jericho's posted in here real quick, and then we're gonna end it. And now, yeah, like I said, check out their stuff, guys. Like I said, it's not hard. All right, there we go. And now I have Jericho's posted in the main chat for you guys. And I'm also going to put in the description box later on tomorrow when I get off work. I have to always edit these too. So right there. So with that being said, y'all, thanks for joining us this night. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great week. And me and the guys, we're out of here. So peace. Good night and have a night and have a. Well, actually, you know what? Died in hell. I'm just kidding. Yo. I'm messing with y'all guys. It's a running joke. I promise. I don't wish any evil upon any of you guys. I'm not that type of person. To your friend who's your worst enemy, I don't really give a damn about him either. I'll just say that. He can suck on the toe or choke on his own saliva. I don't care. But peace out. Have a nice night.